The first variable we're going to look at today is contact points. That basically is a reference of any body part that's supported by the Bosu or the floor at any one time. Also, you can reference a surface area, such as the floor, someone's shoulder, or perhaps a strength bar, to make it easier or to make it harder. So this exercise now, example I'm going to show you, is referencing contact points to make it easier or to make it a bit harder on that balance challenge. So I'm going to show you an example using dumbbells, and we're going to do a front raise. You can do this exercise obviously with alternating with dumbbells, or you can just use one. So I'm just going to show you one today. Come up on top of your Bosu balance trainer, lift your spine up, core nice and brace, and then just start to go into that front raise. So you can see here I'm quite stable as I've got 2 contact points connected to the Bosu. Now, if I was to lift, okay, 1 foot just to the side here, although I've still got 2 contact points, but I've got slightly less surface area to the Bosu, just with the side of my foot there, it becomes a little bit more challenging. Now, if I was then wanting to progress this and have a lesser contact point, so it would be 1 contact point, I'd have to move my foot just towards the center a little bit more on the Bosu, towards the logo. Again, lift the spine up in that neutral position, and you can see here, the wind starts to pick up. My balance is really challenged. My ankle is really starting to move more, my feet. So ankle stabilization here going on, core muscles are working more to stay in that balanced position. Now, if I still wanted to do that single one there, I could add in a strength bar just as support. So that will enable me to still do that exercise with 1 leg off, front raise, but I'd add in a strength bar just to give me that extra bit of support. So that is your contact point example. Another example to show you of contact points is a kneeling 3-point tricep extension exercise. So let's start off at the very beginning. Placing 1 hand down in front of your Bosu balance trainer, the knees are on the top just outside the logo, and your feet touch the floor. Now, ensuring that your core is braced and your back is nice and flat, you're going to bring the elbow up towards the rib cage, and you're just going to extend the arm. So you're working through the tricep. You're quite stable on the Bosu here, as you can see, because you've got 5 contact points. Now, I could do the same exercise, and if I brought the toes off the floor, that would make it a little bit more challenging for balance. Now, if I then took 1 leg into the air, making sure that it's level with the back, and the foot stays off, and only 1 knee is in contact with the Bosu, and 1 hand is in contact with the floor, you can see here, just by the movement in my body, that this adds a real balance challenge, because I've only now got 2 contact points being used. 1 hand on the floor and 1 knee on the Bosu.